Hey, what's up guys? In this video, I'm going to share with you a couple of my premium predictions. Now, this is just one piece of my entire card. I'll probably end up getting down 10 to 20 bets for my premium clients, but this is just one I wanted to share. Very confident in it. Very confident in the other games too. This is just a marquee matchup. This is a prime time game, so I know it'll do well with the views. And a lot of times on YouTube, I'm doing games that I know are going to be extremely popular, going to attract a lot of new people to my channel. If you're one of them, please hit that subscribe button. I put out picks constantly. I do this full time, and I really love doing it for you guys. Just putting in all the research and then presenting to you what I find. In this game, Ole Miss, Alabama, a lot of people are loving Ole Miss, and thank God I love that because I love Alabama. And whenever I love a side, there's nothing that gives me more confidence than hundreds of people roasting me on TikTok, telling me that I'm an idiot before the game. Because after the game, most of the time, I'm the one getting the last laugh. I hate being on the public side. I don't let it influence me too much. If I like something, I like it. If I don't, I don't. But it feels nice when so many people are hyping up Ole Miss. And I think it's going to motivate Nick Saban to really make a statement here. But that's not the main reason I like this. I think Saban's going to be motivated to make a statement. But what I really like about this is if we look back to Ole Miss's past matchups with Alabama, a lot of people are pointing to this one right here. So this was a home game for Ole Miss, and this was a game without any fans in the stands. Why does that matter? If you've ever been to a football game, you know why that matters. Because operating an offense when you have 60,000 people screaming as loud as they can is so much different than operating an offense with no fans and no crowd noise. So with no crowd noise, they hung in there. They gave Alabama a pretty good game, and then Alabama pulled away at the end, right? So they ended up losing this game, if you're not good at math, by 15 points. They wouldn't even cover the spread last year, and this was probably the best we'll ever see Ole Miss versus Alabama. I'm sorry to say that if you're an Ole Miss fan or an Alabama hater. If we go back, it gets worse and worse for them. Alabama used to cream them. These past 2 years, we've seen much better results. So I say better, but I mean, they ended up losing by 28 points in 2019. And then if you go back any further than that, it was just an absolute beatdown. And I'm expecting there to be a very high probability that this is the type of game we see right here. So you can see, shout out to DK Metcalf, man. Awesome to see him in the stat line there. But you can see they only rushed. Their top rusher was only 44 yards back then. And this is how I'm telling y'all, I believe the game script is going to pan out. I think Alabama's going to dominate it. But if they don't, I still think that they will pull ahead second half and cover the 14 points. I think they'll cover the 14.5. But what I'm doing is I'm laying minus 120 to get Alabama at minus 14. So they win by 14, we get our money back. Hopefully they'll win by a lot more than that. I love this play right here. Also love my other plays. So if you guys want to hop on the premiums, if you hop on a 1 week pass, which is the most popular option, you will get next weekend's games as well. So don't be afraid if you're watching this a couple hours after I upload it. Yeah, some of the games will have already started, but it's basically this weekend will be free because you get next weekend's as well. So I'm going to put you on pretty much an 8-day pass. So we'll go through like October 10th. So you'll get all of next week if you hop on a 1 week pass up on my website. Also, there's links to all the sites that I'm using in this video in the description of this video. And you get bonuses if you use the links in my descriptions. And then I get a friend referral bonus for signing you up. But the bonuses are pretty lucrative. Like for Bovada, they give up to $750. If you put $1,000 in, they'll match it up to $750. If you use Bitcoin, if you use like a credit card or a debit card, then I think it's up to $250, which is still extremely generous. But yeah, it's a nice way to start your bankroll off with a nice little boost. Hop on this one. And yeah, we're gonna see some pretty solid returns today. I'm very excited about it. So with that game flow, with that theory that I have of Alabama dominating and Ole Miss playing from down 21 or more throughout most of the game, of course it could be wrong. I don't get all these things right every single time. I think even if I'm wrong, we still cover with Alabama. But this is a nice little bonus that I'm throwing in there. This is on Prize Picks. So on my website, I also have an option where you can get my player prop parlays. You'll get plays like this one and tons of others. And the whole idea is on our 5 player prop parlays, on our 4, our 3s, as long as we're winning above that break even point, we're good. In this case, we're going to risk 100 to win 300, I believe it is. So really, as long as we're winning more than 1 out of 3 times, we're turning a profit here. So even if we're hitting 40% of these, we're good. And what I like about it is it's so correlated. If the game pans out the way I believe it will, where Alabama's crowd noise and their defense really steps up, especially after coming off of a week where they got gashed by that Florida Gator offense. They allowed a lot of rushing yards, and I think it'll be a big point of emphasis. Hey guys, we're a bunch of 5-star recruits. Let's start acting like it. We're Alabama. They're not. Let's stuff the run. So I think Mississippi stays under on the rushing prop, and I think Alabama goes over because I think Alabama's going to be playing with a lead. Now, what's really cool about Prize Picks that I haven't incorporated too much into my premiums, I've been doing power plays only, but it is nice that if you get one of these right, you get some of your money back. So let's say that the game goes way over, right? And both these guys go over, which is how a lot of people see it panning out. If we're wrong about the Mississippi prop and it does go over, we can still get some of our money back. So it's a very safe wager here. And then if we're right, we double. So I really like this one, this flex play a lot in this scenario. But my official pick that I'm putting my reputation on, we're going all in. We're going on the power play, and we're trying to 3x our money here. So we don't want that 2x if we go 2 for 2. We want that 3x. And I wouldn't mind spreading the investment across both of these, though. It's up to you personally, but what I'm doing is the power play, and I'm under on Mississippi, over on Alabama. And of course, you can go to passing props. You can go to receiving yards. One thing that I really like is identifying games that I like taking the over on. There's a couple this week where I feel like the total at the end of the game could be in the 80s and the over-under is set in the 50s or 60s. So the built-in player prop number is extremely low based on how I think the game is going to go down. So what I would do in that case is I would find the quarterbacks, take a double over position on the QBs, and then I would grab some of their favorite receivers and kind of build different combinations of 4-player prop ticket where they're all 4 over. And then I can even do a flex play. Like, I'm just picking random ones right now, so don't do this. Make sure you're staying within the same game with every entry you build to keep it super correlated. But what you can do here is, I don't know what's going on there. Okay, that was weird. You can click flex play. Like, say if you have 2 QBs and they're 2 receivers, or 2 QBs and they're 2 running backs, you can select it where if you get 4 out of the 5 correct, or sorry, if you get 3 out of the 5, you still make a profit, which is pretty freaking appealing to me, especially if you're taking QB from Team A, receiver from Team A, and tight end from Team A, and then QB from Team B. So you're completely separating it. So if this offense goes off and this offense doesn't do anything, then you're still making a profit. But in college especially, most of the time if one offense goes off, the other, even if they don't go off on the scoreboard, they at least get enough trash minute yards because the defense is kind of playing prevent and not giving up big plays. But anyways, there's a lot of opportunity. There's a lot of strategy on the site. I'm mainly using it for college football, and then I've been using Thrive Fantasy for NFL. But yeah, guys, definitely check out Prize Picks. If you guys sign up, I think they're giving up to $100 for people that are opening new accounts. Might be getting that wrong. Click the link in my bio, find out. It might be $25, but really like this site as well. And then I've mentioned it a few times, but if you guys go to my website, we do have player prop parlays. Need to update the underdog logo and throw Prize Picks in there, maybe all 3. But I'm big with Thrive Fantasy. I text those guys, call those guys almost every day. Super excited to eventually get out to the headquarters in New York at some point throughout this season. Maybe go to a Jets game or Giants game. They kind of offered that if we hit 1,000 signups. I mean, they didn't kind of, they did. But I literally don't even know if I would want to attend one of those games. The Thursday night football games I really enjoy, but even that cost me money going to that Thursday night game because I could have placed a halftime live bet. My friend did because he has Verizon, I have AT&T. I couldn't even get service in the stadium. But yeah, you guys know me. I like to live stream during the games. I like to give out live picks, and I don't know how interested I am in going to a lot of these games, but I'll definitely go to some more Thursday night games throughout the course of the year. But yeah, hop on any of these packages. We've got MLB playoffs. You're going to get the rest of the MLB regular season and then all of the playoff picks. Really excited about that. If you hop on a 1 month or the full season, first off, if you hop on the full season and you've already purchased a week or a month, I'll refund you for those. That way you're not like double buying it. The whole season includes the whole season, right? But if you use code LIVE or LIVE and all lowercase, I don't know if it's case sensitive, you can get 40% off the full season right here. So it brings it down to $900 or just under $900. Or you can get a 1 month for 40% off, which brings it down to like, I think 180 it would be, right? A little under 180. Now, if you're on a 1 week pass, a 1 month pass, whatever, you can still take advantage of this. I'll just add the 31 days to the end of your subscription. So if you have like 7 days left on your subscription, I'll add 31 days to that. So that's how that'll work out, so everybody can take advantage of this promo. I basically just haven't deleted the promo, so I just wanted to share that with you. Use code LIVE on this product or this product for 40% off. But all right, guys, thanks for watching to the end of the video. Good luck with all of your bets today. Hope you guys have an amazing day, and I will see you in the next video.